Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, the channel where tiny treasures turn into big stories and even bigger money. Today, we're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary penny that could be hiding in your pocket change or old coin jar, the 1962 1-cent Liberty coin, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent. You won't believe the rich history behind this little copper gem, and how some of these are fetching a whopping $213 in today's market. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover why the 1962 penny might be your next lucky find. Let's travel back to the early 1960s, a time of rapid innovation, cultural shifts, and big moments in American history. Amidst all this change, the United States Mint was still producing the iconic Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Now, the 1962 Lincoln cent features the famous right-facing portrait of President Lincoln on the obverse front, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found on the reverse near the base of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to his iconic design work. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which replaced the original wheat ears in 1959. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln between the columns, a design crafted by Frank Gasparo, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver. In 1962, the U.S. Mint was pumping out coins to meet increasing demand, thanks to post-war economic expansion and growing commerce. Philadelphia Mint 606-045-000 coins, Denver Mint 2402 for 11 for 19 coins. That's over 3 billion pennies in total. That's a lot of copper. But here's the kicker: despite the high mintage, not all 1962 cents are created equal. Some were struck with unusual features, while others survived the decades in pristine condition, making them highly collectible today. The 1962 1-cent coin is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. This was the standard copper composition used in pennies from 1909 up until 1982. But here's a fun fact: as copper prices rose in the late 20th century, the intrinsic metal value of these older pennies actually exceeded their face value. That's why copper Lincoln cents are now being hoarded and appreciated for more than just numismatic reasons. Also, the coin has a plain edge, a 1.52 mm thickness, and a 19.05 mm diameter. Now here's where things get really exciting: the errors and rare varieties. While not common, a few 1962 pennies show signs of doubling on the date or lettering. These double die errors can easily fetch $100 to $300, depending on condition. Some 1962 pennies were struck off-center by 10% or more. A coin with a 50% off-center strike and full date can bring in $200 plus from error collectors. These occur when a die crack forms between the letters B and E in Liberty, forming what looks like a capital I. These quirky errors can be worth $10 to $75, especially in higher grades. So if you've got a 1962 penny with something that looks a little off, don't toss it. It could be a rare gem in disguise. Now let's talk money. How much is your 1962 Lincoln cent really worth today? For circulated coins, value ranges are modest: 3 to 10 cents, $1 to $5, $10 to $1.25 MS66 plus with red designation. These are the moneymakers. Prices jump to $100 to $213, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC. Only a small percentage of these coins remain in pristine, mint red condition after over 60 years, which is what makes the high-grade examples so valuable. So where does the $213 value come from? Just recently, a graded MS66 red 1962 Lincoln cent sold at auction for $213, thanks to its flawless surface, bright red luster, and perfect strike. These top-tier examples are few and far between, but they represent the best of what this humble penny has to offer. So yes, that little copper coin in your change jar might just be worth more than $200, if it's in the right condition. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running U.S. coin design still in circulation. Brenner's initials, VDB, were originally removed in 1909 due to public backlash, but were reinstated in 1918, then moved to the reverse in 1959. The 1962 penny is often found in proof sets, which feature mirror-like finishes and can fetch even higher prices. Always store your Lincoln cents in acid-free holders or coin flips. and avoid touching them with bare hands to preserve their luster. Even fingerprints can ruin a coin's grade and value. To sum it up, the 1962 1-cent Liberty coin is more than just a penny. It's a historical artifact, a collector's favorite, and for the lucky few, a $213 jackpot waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments if you have a 1962 penny in your collection. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep discovering the hidden gems in your pocket change. Thanks for watching Coin Collector Hub, where history meets value, one coin at a time. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of a modern coin that's sparking conversations across the numismatic community, the 2006 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin. That's right, a coin most people overlook, yet some collectors say it could fetch up to $213 in today's market. Let's break down the history, the design, its value, rarities, and whether your 2006 D penny could be your next jackpot. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time a real historical figure, rather than Lady Liberty, was featured on a U.S. coin. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin replaced the Indian head cent, and has since become the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen a few transformations, especially on its reverse side. But one thing has stayed the same: Abraham Lincoln's profile, a symbol of freedom, unity, and American resilience. Let's fast forward to 2006, a year before the U.S. Mint would begin producing the special bicentennial reverse designs in 2009. In 2006, millions of Lincoln cents were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But today, we're zooming in on the 2006 D. Lincoln cent, with the D mint mark standing for Denver. The Denver Mint has always had a reputation for high-quality strikes and clear details, and the 2006 D penny is no exception. But here's the kicker: while over 4.2 billion 2006 D cents were minted, some specific characteristics make certain pieces extremely collectible. Let's take a closer look at the design and features of the 2006 D. Lincoln cent. Obverse features the right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, the word Liberty, the date 2006, and the D mint mark beneath the year. Reverse back showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial, originally added to the design in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday. If you look closely between the columns, you'll see a tiny representation of the seated Lincoln statue, an amazing detail. Composition: 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, plating 0.2.5 grams, 19.05 mm. Now you might be asking, how can a coin made in the billions be worth more than face value? The answer lies in a few key factors. 1. Mint errors and varieties. Some 2006 D cents have been discovered with die cracks, off-center strikes, double dies, and even struck through grease errors, where part of the design appears missing. These kinds of errors can significantly increase the coin's value. 2. High-grade condition. Collectors pay top dollar for coins in MS condition, particularly those graded MS 67 or higher by third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC. A flawless 2006 D penny with full luster, no marks, and perfect centering could command hundreds of dollars at auction. Rarity within the common. While billions exist, only a small fraction remain in uncirculated condition, and even fewer exhibit errors or exceptional strikes. That's where the real money lies. So what are 2006 D. Lincoln cents actually selling for? Here's the breakdown: circulated coins in average condition. 1 cent. Maybe a lucky 5 cents if you're generous. Uncirculated 2006 D cents typically range from $1 to $5. Gem condition. These have sold for $50 to $100 depending on the buyer and the grading authority. Rare mint error specimens. These have gone for $150 to $213 or more at auctions or private sales. Yes, that's right. Some select 2006 D. Lincoln cents are being valued by collectors and experts at up to $213, especially if they showcase rare minting errors or are among the highest graded examples known to exist. Want to know if your 2006 D penny is worth more than a cent? Here's a quick checklist: is the coin uncirculated or in pristine condition? Are there any visible mint errors, like doubling, missing parts, or off-center strike? Does the coin shine with full red luster? Has it been professionally graded MS67 or higher? If you've answered yes to any of these, it's time to consider getting that coin graded, because you might just be holding onto a hidden treasure worth $213 or more. Did you know that even though the 2006 D Lincoln cent isn't old by numismatic standards, it's already become a staple in many collector sets, especially for those focusing on Lincoln cent series from 1959 to 2008, known as the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Era? And here's a tip from seasoned collectors: start saving high-grade modern coins now. In a few decades, today's common coins could be tomorrow's rare finds. So the next time you check your spare change, don't overlook that humble 2006 D penny. It could be the difference between pocket change and a $213 surprise. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, the world of coin collecting is full of mysteries, stories, and fortunes waiting to be uncovered. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a hidden treasure. And hey, drop a comment below if you have a 2006 D penny in your collection. Let's talk coins. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and as always, stay curious.